Hi, I'm Andrea from Adventures in All Things Food, and I was lucky enough to be a Chicago Cutlery DesignPro knife mom ambassador. And what that meant is I was sent these fabulous knives to try, which was exciting because I cook every meal at home, basically for my family. And there is a lot of chopping and a lot of slicing and dicing. And I've been working with the same knives that we've had since we got married about 11 years ago. So there was a lot for me to learn, and I never realized that knives could be so very different. The difference with these knives is, number one, the innovative grip. And the grip on this is on both sides, right and left. So regardless of if you're right-handed or left-handed, it's very easy to find proper placement with your index finger. So I was sent the chef knife, which is an 8-inch knife. I was sent the bread knife, and I was also sent the parer. So I've used this a lot for apples. When I make bread, I've used the DesignPro bread knife, which has been perfect for not flattening the bread, especially homemade bread is sometimes very soft. And of course the chef knife is my go-to knife for chopping most things. They're also ultra sharp, and they're made with a Japanese steel, so they're going to be very durable and cut through just about anything you need to in your kitchen. Okay, I'm going to start out demonstrating the chef's knife with a carrot, and I've already peeled these. And so I'm going to start by just cutting off the top and the bottom. Move this over the side. And to make the carrot more stable, I like to chop just down in half. And then I like to pinch it between my pinky and my thumb, and then keep my other fingers curled under. And just a simple slicing motion. These knives are very, very sharp, which makes control easier. And they're made out of a Japanese steel that's very strong. So far I haven't had any problems going through any of the vegetables or items that I've sliced with these knives. So it's easy to go back and forth and keep them pretty consistently sized, and this will be perfect for the corn chowder that I'm making. Okay, so that's a carrot, and I'll continue chopping that in just a minute. Next I'm going to do the potato, and again I'm going to cut it in half first. And they're a little sticky. And then again in half. And I love these knives not only for the grip, but also for the weight. They've been really easy for me to use. And it seems like, because the knives have been easier to use, I haven't cut my fingers since August. I've cut them on the grater and other things, but not actually knives, which is pretty nice. I'm sure my husband would tell you that I cut myself weekly on knives when I'm preparing food. So that's the chef's knife. Then we'll move on, and I'll use the paring knife, and I like this for apples and small fruit and vegetables. So I'm just going to cut right down the side, and then I'm going to take out the core. And out of the ribs. And just a little bit of the bottom. And I can open that up just like that. And I like the paring knife because it's really small and easy to work with. Okay. So again, really, really easy to just make small cuts. And there you go. So those are going to be some of the things that I'm cutting up for the corn chowder. The recipe's really easy, and you can see the whole recipe in my blog post. The other knife that I was given out of the three was the Chicago Cutlery bread knife, which I've also been using for bread, and I've really enjoyed.